Okay, in this video I'm going to show you how to use UTM links from Google. So this way you can actually track effectiveness per email. You can track engagement, no matter what email marketing solution you're using. You can also track email to goal conversion. So you can track how effective your return path emails are to getting someone to take advantage of every single offer in your funnel. Okay, so all you have to do is you have to go to this page, which you can get here very easily. All you have to do is just search for UTM and URL builder. Even if you just type in UTM in Google, it would come up, and you're looking for this link here, which I already have open. So I'm going to go ahead and close that window. Okay. So and then once you come here, feel free to read through this, so this way you understand UTM links and how to set up custom parameters and stuff like that. But basically what you're doing is you're customizing some of the parameters of the source that you're using this link with. So that's probably not the best way to explain it. So basically you're setting values. You're setting values that will be incorporated into a link, and these values will essentially tell Google Analytics where the traffic is coming from, okay, and what medium you're using, okay, and then it's going to also tell Google Analytics, are there specific terms that you're using, specific campaign names, things like that, and that's all for you as well, just as much as it is for Google. This way, when they're pulling together your analytics reports, you can see how effective the email medium is, for example, how effective a specific campaign is, how effective a specific topic is. If you're using a topic you're trying to really gauge effectiveness from, stuff like that. So it's going to help you truly identify what emails are best at getting engagement and converting, which is obviously very, very, very important when you're building a funnel and you're trying to optimize the funnel and see which emails are working, which ones are not, which ones are kind of working, and you need to maybe split test and improve on. So this is great. You got to use this. Okay, so you come down here and it's very simple. So you plug in the URL of the destination page in your funnel that you're trying to get traffic to go to. Okay, so let's just say that you have a splinter offer funnel, so you've got a lead magnet on the front end and a lead magnet squeeze page. Okay, so you're driving Facebook ad traffic to it, and then after they take advantage of that lead magnet offer, they then go into an engagement series trying to get them to purchase the next step in your funnel, which is a tripwire purchase. Okay, and let's just say that there is no thank you page. You're not offering the tripwire on the thank you page, or even if you are, they didn't take advantage of it. Okay, so you would type in the link here, the link to the actual tripwire page here, and the reason why we're doing that is because we're basically setting the links for the emails in your return path to get people to go back and take advantage of that tripwire offer that you possibly showed to them on the thank you page from your lead magnet squeeze page offer. Okay, so you plug in the link for that page, and then you campaign source. Typically you use where that email is coming from system-wise. So if you're using like MailChimp, if you're using Infusionsoft, you would plug that in. Campaign medium, in this case it's an email return path, so it would be an email. Campaign term, it says here identify the paid keywords, and that's if you're doing paid traffic, especially from Google AdWords, but you can actually adapt this in another way as well, just so you know. And I typically plug this in. I type in here the name of the actual campaign that this email is housed within. Okay, so this would be maybe an autoresponder series and the name of that autoresponder series if you're using an email marketing solution that really uses that term autoresponder. If you're using a Infusionsoft or Ontraport, your campaign, that's typically similar to an autoresponder. So I type in the name of the campaign, in this case engagement, and then campaign content. So this is used to differentiate the ad. Differentiate your emails, or if you're using ads, it says that there too. But this is used to differentiate emails. And so, for example, here you want to think about a word that suggests that specific email that you're setting this link to, okay, or this link for, I should say. So let's just say that I have an email that's built off of really motivating someone to help them have a peace of mind. So I'm painting the picture of what a peace of mind will do for that person once they take advantage of this 73-point double your sales checklist tripwire offer. And so to me, peace is a key word that associates myself with that email, that I'm using peace of mind to motivate that person to take that next step and to purchase the tripwire offer. Okay, so plug in a keyword that again associates with the email where you're going to be using this UTM link. Okay, and this could be the name of an image, this could be what's in the image, this could be a subject line keyword, this could be just maybe an email subject keyword. I mean, whatever you feel like is best to really differentiate, links from each other. So this way, when you're pulling up Google Analytic reports and you're trying to see how effective specific emails are, and you're looking for a specific email, you can easily think about those keywords. And you do want to notate, you want to take notes on what terms and you're using for campaign source, medium, term, content, and name. You definitely want to put a note somewhere so this way you can call back on it if you need to. And then campaign name, the campaign name would be the name of the entire funnel. In Infusionsoft, the entire campaign, for example. In other systems, you could just the name of the entire funnel, the entire plan that you're implementing. And mine would be CVO funnel. Okay, and then after that, you click on generate URL, and then boom, Google spits out a URL. So I would take this URL and I would then use it in that email that I'm trying to get people to go back to purchase that tripwire offer. And this email is again for the email that really talks about peace of mind. It's going to be in the CVO funnel campaign or funnel that you're trying to develop. It's also going to be in the engagement series within my entire campaign. And of course, it's an email itself, that's the medium, and then of course it's coming from Infusionsoft. So that's all you have to do. I'll show you why you're doing this next week when we get together, and I show you how you can audit your Google Analytics reports. So because once you have these set up for all your emails, you'll be able to judge all your emails' effectiveness, whether people are actually clicking through the email or whether people are actually converting from the email. And as you can imagine, those two metrics are very, very important when you're trying to figure out what is working, what isn't, and what you can do to improve.